Hey, what's going on, folks? Thanks for tuning into this video. Wanted to make one more about the World Economic Forum and show you how it is connected to the Central Intelligence Agency. A couple weeks ago, I made a video talking about the head of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, how he has talked about microchipping humans, first on our clothes and then on our skin. He's talked about transhumanism and merging human consciousness with the digital world. You can look at the World Economic Forum logo and notice that it forms a 666 going through this arc. So there's a lot of suspicious things about this man. I mean, he really comes out looking and dressing the part of a James Bond villain. He's talked about people owning nothing and being happy in the future. So if you get into this article, this is from the Unlimited Hangout. It's called Dr. Klaus Schwab, or How the CFR, which stands for Council on Foreign Relations, taught me to stop worrying and love the bomb. This is a Doctor Strangelove reference if you haven't seen that movie. And this gets into how Klaus Schwab actually spent some time at Harvard University. And while he was there, he attended a seminar that was headed by Henry Kissinger. And the year that Klaus Schwab graduated, it was also announced that this seminar had been funded by the CIA. So, in addition, this gave Klaus Schwab some connections to people that would go on to be pretty major players in the Council on Foreign Relations. So you definitely want to check out this article. And I want to give you some more things about Henry Kissinger that should also throw up some red flags. So if you look into it, Henry Kissinger actually served under Richard Nixon and some other presidents in various capacities. But this is a memo that he wrote to President Gerald Ford. You can see here that this actually talks about lowering the world's population. Okay. And if you see here again, this is from Henry Kissinger. Okay. And it says excessive population growth holds back economic development and social progress, bringing on frustrations and tensions leading to instability. Okay. U.S. participation with other donor countries and UN agencies in cooperative endeavor to develop systems for the delivery of basic health services like injections, including family planning to poorer countries. Okay. And if you go into this, I mean, it talks about some very disturbing stuff. It says there should be an examination of past and present U.S. population control programs to determine those approaches that are most cost effective in reducing population growth, and recommendations should be made as appropriate on revised priorities suggested by the examination. Okay. Strong emphasis should be placed on encouraging leaders of key developing countries to support population assistance programs. So this man has written extensively about lowering the world's population, especially in third world countries. I mean, this should disturb you. And then the head of the World Economic Forum attends seminars connected to this guy when he was younger in college. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up, folks. Another thing is if you look into Henry Kissinger, his style of advisory is something called realpolitik. Okay, and this is a reference that is Germanic in nature. It goes back to Otto von Bismarck. But if you really look into this man, he really goes by whatever is the most realistic option. He kind of skips over moral and ethical concerns in a lot of situations he's been involved in. He's tied with the Kurds, which are an ethnic group from the Middle East, being basically genocided by the Iraqi leadership, people like Saddam Hussein. Okay, so you can get into that. You can also get into the fact, and this is from the Times of Israel, you can get into the fact that Kissinger has been called out multiple times as a war criminal. Many people have called for his arrest, his prosecution, even his execution, because he's overseen and advised so many programs that have led to the deaths of countless people. Okay, you can see here that he oversaw the slaughter in Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Okay, protesters everywhere he goes, people call him out for these things and say that he needs to be hanged or he needs to be executed. Okay, so you can look into that. This last article, I'm not going to click it because it will make my webcam turn off because of this website's kind of copyright infringement policy. You can also look into the fact that Hillary Clinton has given Henry Kissinger high praise, and that should tell you everything you need to know right there. Basically, anything that Hillary Clinton believes or gets her hands into is bad for America. You're talking about a person who would sell her emails to China. Okay, you're talking about a woman whose husband sold out our country to the New World Order. Okay, she thinks that half of the American population is deplorable. So yeah, anything that she likes is something I'm going to stay far away from. So these guys like Kissinger, Bill Gates, fucking Klaus Schwab, these people have stated multiple times that they want to lower the world's population, and they're given these huge platforms for people all around the world to listen to what they have to say. So this should concern you. I hope you're looking into this. I hope that you will share this video. Please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Sharing these videos, it's one of the only ways that we can beat YouTube's algorithms and get this information out to more people. So please share this. I really appreciate your time. God bless.